What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the difference between inbound versus outbound and what the main differences are and how we've used an inbound system to scale our video business to actually get more people coming to us so we didn't have to do any outbound and have to worry about looking desperate or needy to our prospects. So let's talk about it. So what is the difference between inbound and outbound? Well, outbound is going to be when you reach out to your prospects. So you're reaching out. And what this basically means is there is no intent. Now, what intent means is basically it means that there's no intent on your client's part. So they're not reaching out to you. They're not interested in working with you. You're the one reaching out to them. And the reason this is important to note is because there's a major difference between you reaching out to them and then them reaching out to you. And the reason is because they hold all the power when they don't have the intent. So when you're reaching out, they have all the power because you're the one with intent. You're the person who's reaching out to them because you need something from them. Don't get me wrong, this can definitely work, but the problem with outbound is you're doing a lot of cold calling, networking events, you're doing cold DMs, and on top of that, you have to do, for this to really work, you have to do about 50 to 100 of these per day to see typically about 5% of that to work, right? So 5% of that should typically work, and then that's gonna leave you with about 5 conversations of people who are actually interested. I'm not saying that outbound doesn't work, I'm just saying that I don't prefer using outbound because it's a lot of work up front for not a lot of return here. So what I prefer to do and what our clients prefer to do is implement an inbound system. Basically gets the intent to flip, so the client is reaching out to you, they have the intent, you have the power, as opposed to you having the intent, them having all the power. So let's talk about inbound. So with inbound, this is typically what we do. So we have an ad, and we run this ad wherever our audience is hanging out. This is our audience right here. We run that ad to a video, which is going to be a value video. And this is where we're going to talk about what we do, how we help that specific client avatar here, and how we help them achieve some sort of result in their business using content, right? So we're going to run the ad to that video, and then we're going to have below that video is going to be a calendar for them to book a time with us. And so the structuring of this value video is super important. And obviously we give our full clients the full script of what this value video looks like, but the structuring of this is super important because what we're doing is we're convincing the client that they need to work with us because of the pain points that they have and how we have the solutions to those pain points. So what we're doing is we're convincing them in this video, we're letting this video do all the work as opposed to us having to do all of the work. And we're having a calendar below that where they will book a time and then that goes to a call right here. And that's where they're gonna actually book a call with you. They're gonna get on Zoom is what we prefer to use. And then you're gonna take them through a sales process script. And it doesn't need to sound scripted, but you need to take them through a specific framework to get them to understand their problems and how you can solve those problems and get them to whatever level they wanna get to using the content that you're gonna create for them. Now, after this call, you're gonna have a percentage of people who become a client. But as you can see, because the ad reached out to them, they reached out to you, they booked a call on your calendar as opposed to you reaching out to them and getting them to book a call on your calendar and looking needy and desperate. We are then taking that, flipping the intent on its head, or we're flipping that, and then they're booking a call with you, they're hopping on Zoom, and then a percentage of these people will turn into clients. And this is why we use an inbound system as opposed to using an outbound system, where for this, you're gonna have a much higher booking percentage of people who actually go through this, and a much higher percentage of people who turn into clients because they reached out, because it was their idea in the first place. Now, obviously there's a lot that goes into this, and I'm gonna have other videos on this channel, and this is also something that we help our full clients with. If you wanna check out a link below this video to watch a more in-depth demo going over how this system actually works. But the way you craft the ad, the way you craft the value video, what you say on the call, and then how to turn them into a client, it's a nuanced process that we want to walk through. Every step of this system is working correctly. That's it for this video, guys. I was trying out the whiteboard on this video. Hopefully you liked it. I'm still working on this studio setup, so if you don't like it, let me know. If you do like it, let me know in the comments. Click the link below this video. There's a short training. You can learn a little bit more about this system and how it can help you actually scale your video business. If you click the link in the description of this video, it'll take you there, and I will see you in the next video.